Hello all. As part of this video, we will discuss about how to set up a Spring Boot REST API application in IntelliJ Idea Community Edition. As you might be aware, IntelliJ Idea is coming into two flavors. Ultimate is the paid and used for commercial purpose, whereas your Community Edition is the free version. Coming to the features, IntelliJ Idea Ultimate is used for commercial purpose and it is having readily available support for so many languages and so many frameworks. So Spring Boot is something that is readily available in case of IntelliJ Idea Ultimate Edition, but that is not the case with IntelliJ Idea Community Edition. So as part of this video, we will explore how we can be able to manually set up a Spring Boot simple REST API application and how we can be able to import the same in IntelliJ Idea Community Edition. In order to set up a simple Spring Boot REST API application, we can head over to start.spring.io and hit enter. So as you can see, there are so many options available. So in my case, I will be going ahead with language as Java, and then I will be choosing Maven as my build setup. Put all the details. So for example, my group name will be com.js by JS. Then artifact would be demo spring application, and I will be having a name. I will be keeping the same name, and there should be a description, and after that you can choose packaging as jar, and then you can choose the Java edition that you are targeting for. So here I have not added any kind of dependency. So with that, if you will go for explore, then you can see by default I am having Spring Boot starter as a dependency readily available inside my dependencies tree, and the second dependency I have is Spring Boot starter test. So this will be used for your writing unit test. So apart from that, you don't see any other dependency. If I am intended for developing a RESTful application, then I can go ahead and add dependency for Spring Web. So you can see in the description it's written build web including RESTful applications using Spring MVC. So this is what we will be needing, and after that for cross checking you can go for explore window. So you can see Spring Web dependency is already added. So after that you can close this window. After cross verifying all the details, if it is correct, then you can click on the generate button to generate the project for you. After download, I can head over to download location, and you can see I have a zip folder available. So I can extract that to my desired location, extract files. Then you can choose your desired location to extract the files into the specified folder. So I will be looking into D drive, then inside I will be going with learning, then Java is the folder where I would like to extract all the files. So then click OK. Then you can see there will be a subfolder in the name of demo spring application. So demo spring application is nothing but your solution name, as you can see here in the background. Then I will click OK, and it will be extracted to the desired folder. Post extraction of the zip file. Now open IntelliJ Idea Community IDE. So once this will be open, you can see three options. New project is meant for if you are creating any kind of new project from the scratch, and open is for any existing project, and get from version control system is for opening any kind of project from directly from version control like Git. So in our case, I have already created that project using Spring Initializer. So in my case, I will be going for open option, and then I will go to the desired location. So in my case, it's residing inside learning, then Java, then demo spring application. Then I will click open. Then you can see the said project will be coming into your project explorer window. All the dependencies that we have added, those are available as part of your pom.xml. ID is asking for loading all the dependencies as part of your Maven build. So once I will click on load, it will download all the dependencies available in your pom.xml and prepare your solution for your future development. Once your dependencies will be downloaded, then you are good to go ahead with your further development. So I can expand source folder. So source folder is where your actual code will be residing. Then inside main you have Java. So inside Java you have a default Spring application. So you can see demo Spring application is the class that is being initialized with Spring Boot application. So this is what is making this particular class as recognizable as a Spring application. So if you will hover over Spring Boot application, you can see what and all sub annotations are available as part of this Spring Boot application. So inside we have a main method which is responsible for executing our Spring Boot application. This is where your execution will be beginning. Here I am initializing the Spring application. So Spring application dot run, then I am giving in the required details so that my Spring application will be ready for execution. So for our case, I will be creating a simple REST API. So for that, I will be right clicking on the namespace where I need to create, and then I will be clicking on new, then I will be clicking on Java class, and here I will be providing the details about the REST API controller. So in our case, I think we should go ahead with student controller, and if everything is correct, then hit enter and it will create a new controller. In order for Spring to recognize this as a REST controller, you have to annotate that using REST controller. So as you can see, the moment I added REST controller with this particular class, automatically the corresponding import statement has been added by the IDE. So that is the advantage that you will get when you are developing with an IDE. Next, let me introduce a new method that will be exposed as an API. So for that, I will be going for public, then the data type string. So it will be returning a simple string, then the method name welcome message. Then I will be simply returning a string from within this API hello world. That's a very generic statement when it comes to learning any kind of new thing in case of programming. And post that, I will be putting get mapping with substring. So for example, slash message. Now we are ready for running this API and getting the output from our client. Now for me to run this application, I need to switch to the class where my main method is available. That is where I will be having option to execute the application. Now once I will be hitting on execute button, run demo Spring application, then you can see it's already started running, and you can see in the description Tomcat server started on port 8080 with context path slash. That means if I will be hitting localhost colon then 8080, then I can be able to navigate to this particular application. Now for our demo, I will be simply going for localhost 8080, then I will be putting message. You can see it's outputting the desired output, hello world. So that is how you will be creating a simple Spring Boot application by using Java and IntelliJ Idea Editor. Thanks for watching.